But if you are in a situation whereby you don't have work, or for some reason you are just back at home, don't ever take that time for granted. I can tell you from my experience as a stay-at-home mom for 3 years, sometimes you feel small, you feel invisible, you feel like nobody knows what you're doing. You're just here with this child or these children, and it can be a lot. Every other person has moved on, or their careers are going up, and you just feel like you have nothing to show. It's a lie. See, hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Laju. If you're new here, you're highly welcome. Welcome. Today I'll be talking about childcare options in the UK for those immigrating and for those already living in the UK. Like for me, I didn't know all the options I had available to me until recently, because I had to do a lot of childcare hunting and the likes. So I thought to share, what I've discovered so far, where the pros and the cons. The truth is, guys, I don't know all the answers. I don't have all the answers. A couple of people reach out to me, in my email asking questions, and I try my possible best to answer your questions. The ones I don't know, I refer you to the people that can answer. But I really appreciate it, guys. Thanks for reaching out to me. God bless you. But like I was saying, I don't have all the answers. I'm not Google. I also use Google to search for answers. So if you know more than I do, or you have more information than what I will share here today, kindly leave a comment, drop a comment. Don't just, I don't just want to be talking and speaking at you guys and just start. If you have more information, please, the comment section is open. Let's share, discuss. What do you think? Which one do you think is better and all the like? So we'll talk about that at the end anyway. So the first childcare option which I would recommend is one, you as a mother. Yes, you are number one option. You are the best mom for your child. You are the best carer for your child. Yes, I understand that people have work, people have things that they go to. But if you are in a situation whereby you don't have work, or for some reason you are just back at home, don't ever take that time for granted. I can tell you from my experience as a stay-at-home mom for 3 years, sometimes you feel small, you feel invisible, you feel like nobody knows what you're doing. You're just here with this child or these children, and it can be a lot. Every other person has moved on, or their careers are going up, and you just feel like you have nothing to show. It's a lie. See, don't let anybody pressure you. That time you have with your child is so precious. I can tell you, like, now I don't even take it for granted. Before I used to feel I just feel like, oh, I'm more than this, and it's the truth. You're more than it. But at the same time, this is what you have in this. If you're a stay-at-home mom, I've turned to motivational speaker, but I really take it personal, because it was my reality. It still is my reality. Like, being a stay-at-home mom, there's nothing wrong with it. Society will pressure you. Some people will call, what are you doing? That's all they want to know. Don't let them pressure you. Yes, the disadvantage is that you're probably not making a lot of money, but even that, there are people that are doing stay-at-home moms and they are making lots and lots of money. I will not mention names. We have them on YouTube here. So it's not the end of the world. Find something to do. If you really feel like, oh, okay, I want to do more, I want to help my family, because that was really my own pressure. I just felt like my husband was doing all the work and I wasn't doing enough. But he always tells me, like, you're doing so much. Like, and now I know, because now that I'm not at home as often, the amount that we're spending on childcare, guys, that's another video for you. But I'm like, Troy, hey, in short, mom should be paid. Like, you should be paid for that time, and you're investing in your child. Oh no, it's so precious. It's so precious. Now I know how much that we saved over the years. That I didn't even realize we were saving, because the amount we spend on childcare, I'm like, what? It's too much. So yeah, the number one childcare option is you as a mother. Don't take it for granted. You are doing amazing. I just want to encourage you as a mother, if you're at home, if you're even a working mom, whichever way, let's stop mom shaming and all that. But yeah, that's number one childcare option. So whether you are just moving to the UK, or you've been in the UK, whatever your circumstance, really, that option is one option. Yeah, childcare option. Except you have somebody with you, or you are the working mom and you have your partner with you, whatever the situation, one of you being with your child is number one childcare option. If you want to be involved in your child's life and everything, the way the structure is, you really don't have those little liberties of saying, okay, you know what, at the end of the day, people do it. People have situations where both of them are working, the child has been in nursery from birth, and it's fine, it's working for them. For me, I won't choose that option. Now that I know, maybe if I was working, if I came to the UK and I started working, I'll probably have done the same thing. We are both facing our careers and we'll just leave the children for themselves. But now I feel like, no, if I had to do it again, I don't think I would choose that. Sometimes you think, maybe I should have waited. Maybe I should not have started my family. Maybe I should, yeah, I'll have more money than I do have right now. Like, I'll have money. But it's not always about money, but money is important. But yeah, that's number one option. The next childcare option that I will recommend, okay, I'm not recommending, I'll just list them and state the pros and the cons from what I have observed and from my experience. The next one is nursery. So for the nursery, it's a school, obviously. Your child is in the nursery school, and some nurseries take children as early as 6 weeks, some take 6 months. So you can actually drop your child and you'll be on your way. So nurseries are good because of their time range. Some nurseries open as early as 7 a.m., some 7:30. Really depends. But I think that works for many parents, especially if you have to get to work early and all that. So yeah, that's for nursery. Another thing that nursery has is, there's already a structure in place, and for each child, they assign someone. So your child has like a sole person responsible for your child. So that person can have maybe two children, two, three, depending on the nursery, basically. But that's basically how it works. The older the child gets, though, I think they have more children. One person is taking care of more children. But there's a structure in place. They have the tea time, snack time, playtime, and all that. So nurseries are good in that regard. And we started with nursery. We are still going to nursery even right now, but I did a little bit more research into child minding and child minding services. And I also like child minders. So child minders are people like you and me. You are a mom at home, or you're a retired mom, or any kind of mom or dad. I don't know about dad, but they may have dad child minders too, but it's usually women. You find more women doing child minding services. So they also work like nurseries, but there's a limit to the amount of children they can take. For a child minder, I'm not sure you're allowed to have more than 5. I can't really remember. If you do know, please leave it in the comment section. But you contact some child minders and they tell you they're already booked, because there's a limit to the amount of children that you can have in a day, that kind of thing. So they also have, some do before school, some do after school services, some do evening services, some do night services. So child minders are pretty affordable. I think they're a little bit more affordable than even the nursery. So if I knew about child minders earlier on, I probably would have started with child minders, because I do like the involvement. I feel like they are more involved. Like the people, not everybody. Some child minders are not, they are not like that. But if you read through child minder profiles, the ones that I've seen anyway, some of them have converted a part of their house to like a nursery setting. They take your child out to the park, to the farm, just engage the child. Some of them, they do preschool activities with your child, painting, crafts and stuff. So just to engage the child. But I know a lot of parents have anxiety about childminder, because you're just dropping your child with a stranger, someone you don't know. You just have to take her word for it. You read through the references. You can, ask for people that she has taken care of their children, what they have to say. But, like a nursery, they have like a structure in place already. So I'm not saying bad things don't happen in nursery. Bad things happen in nursery, but with childminders, people just have this fear. But if I knew about childminders earlier on, I think I would have taken my child to a childminder first and then a nursery afterwards, because I just feel like I like the way they get more involved. In nursery, they're just in nursery. The advantage of that, however, is that nursery prepares your child for school. So if your child is going to start school soon, they should actually go to a nursery so they know what to expect. The way the schools are, you're just in school, you go to you go outside to play, you come back inside school. So nursery prepares your child for that. But childminder, your child is in somebody's house, just like being at home. So they really don't know what it feels like to be in school yet. So yeah, they are both good, really. So it really depends on what works for you and what you want. If I had to do it again, I think I'll probably start with childminder services and then go to nursery. I don't know, I'm just saying. But I do like childminder services, and they are more affordable than nurseries. And I think they have more flexibility too. So you can always talk to the person and say, oh, you know what, I need this time, I need this time. Some of them are very flexible, some may not be, but yeah, that's for childminder services. So yeah, let me know if you've used the childminder service or the nursery service, and which one you prefer, which one you're currently using, why you chose it. Just drop me a comment in the comment section. I will definitely reply you. So the next option is the nanny option. So I haven't used the nanny before, so I really do not have much information, but everybody knows what a nanny does. They help you with the baby, like right from early on in the child's life. They are involved. So you can have a living nanny. The living nanny will be with you right from the beginning or whenever you decide to have them. And there are a couple of websites where you can find this. For me, I use childcare.co.uk. I'm sure there are others. There's, I think, babysitters.co.uk. I haven't used that one before. This is not an ad. This is just me, just recommending what I've used. If you type childcare services on Google, a couple of them will come out. So, and you can also ask around what people what they use or what they have used. It may even be like a recommendation from someone else. It's usually nicer if you can find childcare services based on reference, so you're not just leaving your child with someone you have no clue about. Yeah, and the final childcare option is babysitter. We all know what a babysitter does. Babysitters are there for a few hours just to help you stay with your child. Their pay is usually more. They charge more than others because they're with your child for just a few hours. I think that's it from my end. If you have any more, kindly let me know. The ones they call au pair, I think they are the living nannies. I think it's au pair, au pair, au pair. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like this video and please subscribe to my channel. Bye.